Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm talking a bit more backups at the moment because I'm going through last few months literally copying everything off my normal little NAS box. This is the Western Digital My Cloud device. It holds 2 drives inside and it's the Ex2 Ultra. So it's got twin 10 terabyte hard drives. So they've been mirrored, so I only get 10 gig of storage space. And this sits online. I know you can do scheduling and power scheduling on this, so it can save power and stuff like that, which is great. But sometimes when I come up to my desk and want to start editing, I think, oh, power schedule, I set it to be off. Then I have to wait for it to come online, or I have to unplug it, replug it back in. This is actually stored in a different room to where I normally edit, so I don't get the noise of the fan and all that kind of stuff going on. And it's playing it backside. And obviously when I have it on all the time, there's wear and tear adding to the drives, which means it eats away slowly over a period of time. So if I don't access these drives for a while, it's all that power it's using for nothing. So I can't always get my days right on when I'm actually editing, because I like to be able to just come in and edit and have access to it. And obviously with the malware issue I had just before Christmas, it's causing lots of problems with my data because it got on here, caused some issues, lost some files, and I'm thinking, if it was offline, it wasn't actually on, A, it saved me power, and B, it wouldn't be accessible by malware. So I could clean my system, which would be just my Mac that I use, because I don't use a laptop, I don't use a PC, it's just a Mac. I can clean the system. I can then use the system to wipe normal data, SD cards, things like that, make sure it's all nice and clean before I power the drives up, which has got my important data on. And I can always use 2 drives and mirror the data across anyway, and then put that to one side and not worry about using it. It can be just left there when I need to access it. I don't mind that. A lot of stuff I tend to do is I have a working drive, I put all my data on, I edit on that. Once I've done all my edit, I move it to an archive drive and take it offline. So I don't need access to that for a while. Unless it comes to the end of the year and I decide to get that information back to do something with it, I just grab the drive and do it. As long as I categorize it's all right. And I use large disks to put the data on, so I don't have like hundreds of drives. I've seen those YouTube channels where they've got hundreds and boxes of archiving drives, where they're all little tiny little disks they kind of just brought and purchased and went across. So if I stick to buying 10 terabyte disks, then that way I won't have so much disks to go through, and it'll keep it manageable. And nowadays you can on Amazon, you can buy these nice little hard drive boxes that contain, they're lockable, you can carry them around, they've got protection inside, and you can put your drives in there, lock it away, put it in the cupboard, and then access it when I need to access it anyway. So I'm going to pull this drive apart, have a quick look inside, and take the drives out. So I've copied all the data off it. Took literally weeks and weeks of copying data. And while I was copying the data off, I was reorganizing it on the drive itself. And the video I've done before to this one was talking about the drive caddy I've got here now, which I can put the drive in, work on it, copy, turn it off when I don't need to be. Then that'll save me getting squashed again with malware or a virus. It keeps it protected as well. So long as I keep my system completely clean and tidy, the drives will stay virus and malware free. So let's have a look under the bonnet to see what we've got here. So this is the main Western Digital Cloud drive, Ex2 Ultra. I've had this quite a while, quite some years now actually, and it's done quite well. You can plug in USB hard drives in there, and you can kind of chain those off if you wanted to. It's got Ethernet ports and obviously power on it. I've got 2 of these drives, but I lost power supply for one of my drives. So I thought, now I'm going to be not using this, it's not really essential, so I'll sell these on a bit later. But these hold 2 drives as well. It's been updated. Software still continues being updated on it, so still very supported, even though it's been on the market for quite a while now. So literally you just push on the top of the lid, it opens itself up, and inside there it shows 2 hard drives. So we just unlock it. A bit warm at the moment because we've only just literally taken them offline. So we'll remove the drives inside, like so. Hate this little thing. So one removal of that, I can then pull the drives out using the tabs. I haven't taken out these for like donkey's years. Been in for a long time. And they come with a long warranty as well. This one's a bit stiff. Pull. Yeah, here we go. And it's out. So the 2 hard drives are brought to the inside. You can kind of see the government's not much in there. You've got a chassis, you've got a metal cage around it. You've got a circuit board just there, which is obviously the kind of the computer with the battery backup for the BIOS and date and time. And it's got 2 interfaces down the bottom there for the drives to go in. I don't know if you can actually probably see that. That's it. It's a mini PC inside, in theory, that just runs the Western Digital software, and that's it. And that's all you got. And there's a power pack feature, and right at the back there somewhere is an interfaces. So like a miniature PC, and I think that's the processor on that deals with the day-to-day stuff. These do get quite warm because you can see it's kind of sealed inside. Drives do get warm. It's got ventilation at the bottom, but it's not fantastic. I always find there's a lot of airflow and a lot of heat comes out the top here. And the fans, there is fans in there. Kind of actually, not at the bottom, they're actually, I think they're at the side here, kind of blows across. They do go on quite a lot, especially I'm copying stuff on it, and they are quite noisy. So it's been a good little NAS drive that I've had for quite a few years now. So that's now not going to be used anymore. So these are 2 drives I bought quite a few years ago now. I think they come with like a good 5 or 6 years warranty on it. I have to check. I mean, these are Seagate Iron Wolf NAS drives I've purchased. 10 terabytes, Iron Wolf, and yeah, and these have been going quite well. Not had any issues with these. They've not broken, so they've been quite robust. And as I said, I've got 2 of these Iron Wolf drives. So these are going to be using as archive drives now. So I'll be using that in the caddy and formatting these back to Mac OS, and then archiving all my working data on this, and then we'll just take it offline when it's not been used. So there you go, that's the Seagate Iron Wolf drives. And they weren't actually cheap drives either. These drives were kind of at the time £300 each. I know they kind of fluctuate in prices. They go up and down all the time, but they have been literally really good drives for me. No errors, no issues, and they're like work drives. Obviously built for NAS, really good. So now I'll use these my archive drives offline. So it's quite nice. It's all silver, back's all kind of contained in, you know. But yeah, so definitely were worth the investment. These expensive, but worth the investment anyway. So I'll be buying a few more of these so I can get rid of my 3 terabyte drives and consolidate them all on 10 terabyte drives. So that way I don't have so many hanging around when it comes to restoring information or grabbing a bit of data I might need for another video later on down the line. I don't have to go through halls and halls of drives in a box to find where they are. Nice and simple. So there you go. A saving tip for you guys. So hopefully this is a good video. Like this video. If you're doing backup, archiving, saving money. I mean energy costs are going up, especially since lockdown. A lot of companies in the UK are folding from the energy companies. Prices are going up. So I need to save money. So these need to be online when I need them and offline when I don't. So it saves power and it saves wear and tear on the drives. So if you like this video, guys, and we'll see more stuff, got more videos coming out very soon for you. We're going to talk about Microsoft Exchange. There's lots of issues with Microsoft Exchange where it generates a lot of log files. How to get rid of those log files it doesn't need anymore. A video coming out very soon for you. So stay tuned, stay subscribing, like my channel, and I'll see you on the next one. So yeah, hit that subscribe button right now and see you soon. Bye for now. Cheers.